Hi guys, today we are going to be unboxing something we bought, and here's the story why we bought this thing.
So I was taking a free kick and I was hitting it low because I didn't want to hit the people in the face. So I kept on hitting it low, and next time I'd take a free kick, I'm gonna hit it high, even if it hits them in the face, because it's all about football.
So we got this because he wants to hit it high, and he doesn't want to hit it on the wall, because then there would be no use in actually taking the free kick then. And we got this to practice, just to hit it over the head so it can dip and hopefully go in the net.
So he had a match, the younger one.
Yeah.
And he was taking a free kick, and they set a wall up. So there's 3 children in the wall, the other team, and I was watching outside with another dad, and he hit it low. So the dad said, "Oh, that's really clever, hitting it under the wall." So the second time you did it, I said to the same dad, "He's not hitting that properly." So after, what did I ask you? I asked you why you're hitting it low, and that's what you said. You didn't hit the kids in the face, which is fair enough, very nice. But they've set up a wall to stop you from scoring. So it's part of the game. It's not because you want to hit them in the face, but it's part of the game. If they set up a wall and you kick it, try and kick it over them or around them, and it happens to hit one of them in the face, it's just part of football. You know, you get balls hit in the face, you get stamped on the foot. You get people kicking you on the leg when you were taking a shot last week, not this week, last week. So you get injuries and things, so it's part of the game. So we decided to search on the net. I decided to search on the net and see if we could find something to practice with. So these, what are they called? Mannequins. They are what they meant to be like.
They're meant to be like men that are standing up, so you don't have to stand when your kid's taking a free kick.
Yeah, so I don't have to stand in the way, pretend I'm a wall and getting that ball in my face, or crouching down to be like a little man, like your age, and like a 8-year-old or a 12-year-old, 9-year-old or 12-year-old, and getting a ball in my face. The good thing about this one is we got it from, where did you get it from? The company?
Diamond, the same
Football company.
I think we've got something from Diamond before.
We've got the
poles.
yeah, the poles, the poles. We haven't used them yet. We haven't been able to do feedback because we've used them, but this was going cheap, and the good thing out of this is it's meant to be easy to transport, because you can make it short. You make it short for a short person like you, and you make it taller for a taller person, like adult height. So it's an adjustable. We haven't looked at it yet, so should we just get open and have a look and see what we're thinking?
Yes.
Come on, do the honours.
Here is the box.
Be careful your fingers, not sliding fingers open.
You might want to move out the way.
Okay, go on, we do it together. So, cool. So this is the box. You got it in. Yeah, right. You just pulled it. Broken it already. So just
blue.
So it's you have to hold it. So we're standing up today because it's going to be a bit difficult to do it otherwise. So that's a. Yeah, take that bit off. Take the fucking.
I didn't know it was going to be this small.
That's a small person, so it's smaller than you, and so that's on the floor. So
How do
we
you
go
make
up.
it taller though?
We go up there, up there, up there. So it's all plasticky, and then you've got these bits that have the.
Oh, look at that! I think that goes up.
Yeah. So what's this bit again? You pull these off, and these are the.
The spiky thing, babe.
Spiky thing. The we're going to try use the poles, the holders for the poles, because This was around £20, 20 something pounds, £25. I can check it. If anyone wants to know exactly what, you can go on the Diamond website and check it out. The adjustable football mannequin. But the actual base was expensive as the mannequin. The base for AstroTurf, because we can use it on grass, but what month are we in now? We're October now.
Yes.
The days are getting shorter, and it's getting colder, and we've got lots of rain, so the park is going to be difficult. So we're going to just work out how to do this. It should be pretty easy.
Just pull it out.
Wait, before someone gets skewered. Ah, here you go. So you got a little button on the back. Button on the back, maybe.
I'll press it once you.
Oh, it's different heights. So these are only 3 settings you can do. Not much adjustability. You can only do 3 different heights. So let's try the next height up, because that was shorter than you. And you're just turned 9.
Oh.
So let's try that now. Stand straight.
Quite short.
It's still a bit shorter.
Now
Do
one
the
more.
next one.
One more. So that's what it looks like. So stud, and then you do the next one. Go on, do it. You press. You pull it. No, let me. Okay, go on.
Whoa,
Okay, now that
The
is.
size of me.
That's the size of
see.
you.
Let's see.
And you're 12, but you're not extremely very tall. And that's higher than you. So it could be. Yeah, so it can.
Up to just.
So that's the max height. So these portable, the fact it's portable is meaning that you can get to a minimum height. So that's the highest.
This isn't for adults.
There we go. So it's adults. It's 12, not an adult. It's 12. It would just about work for you. You have to do a bit higher. You have to do a bit, but it's something to aim for. So that's
Up to there.
the height at the moment is the height of a
Like a
12-year-old. And then the next one is down.
About a
It's
size
gonna
of-
be even shorter though.
No, actually, no. You don't have to study. You just leave it. It'll just. No, you can do that. Look, and we might go a bit higher at a push. Let's try. Hang about. Can we break it? Can we break it? First time we got it. No, we can do it, but it'll go. We don't want to get click it. Yeah, you can. You can go higher, but it's fixed. 3 fixed levels. We can go. Go and stand next to you. That's about right for your height. That's a bit higher.
And me.
So we can do the adjustable bit to your height. Because the thing is with football, what do you find on the pitch? What do you find when you play opposition teams? You get some really
Tiny people.
height-wise. You get some really tiny people, and you get some really huge. That one on the last week.
Yeah.
He looks like a rugby player, didn't he? He was massive, that boy. I want to see his birth certificate. Prove he's actually that age, but yeah, so you can actually go in between. So instead of just do you want to just that's the stud, if you can see there. Let's bring that in. So that's the stud. It goes into the hole. Should you just press that out? Press it out, and then you can do. That's when it's not engaged in the hole, and then you can do a bit in between, like, you know, that, but it wouldn't be maybe secure, it maybe drop down. So it's 3 different levels. So there's this one.
To be honest, I think there should be like one in the middle of that one and that one, because there's a massive.
Yeah, massive gap. So there's one here. There's 2 sideways. That'd be better. So okay, let me lean it there. Okay, come. So you explain. Where are you going?
So I think there should be a hole between that one, and that one, because there's a
Well, there should be
massive
lots of different holes. I think to
Yes.
get lots of adjustability. You could make some holes.
gap. You can drill it or something.
You can drill it out if you wanted to, but I suppose we could just. So that's locked. That's now locked for the highest one, which is about your height, and you're 12. You just turned 12, and you're kind of average height, I'd say. Average height, maybe a little shorter than average.
Yeah.
So that's there, and then you can go. So this is the whole point of it being easily storing in a boot or something. So there.
So that's the smallest height for that.
The small height, but that is actually, well, that's where it starts, and then you go across here, and then a spike. So that will be max. That would be from there. So that is, you stand next to it. That's lower than you. That's to your just above your chest, and you're just turned 9, and you're a bit short for 9. Bit short. I don't know.
I say normal.
Normal. Your average. Okay, average
smaller.
height then.
He's smaller than you.
Who?
Kenji in my case.
Oh, that's fine. That means that okay. That's to your chest, and that height is to his chest, and that's his average. Average kind of height for someone who just turned 9. This next one. Here we go. Next one. Locked in again. You can hear the click when it locks. That is just below. Where's that up to on you?
Like
Just
my nose.
just up to your nose. The head bit's up to it, just at his nose. So that's the second height. So that's about there. And go on. You do the last one. Do it. Press. Pull it right. I'll put my foot there. Go on. You press. You pull. You come and pull. You come and pull. I'll put my foot there. No, you pull. You pull. Wait. Don't pull on that bit. You don't want to break it. Pull it on the top bit. Go on. This isn't as simple as.
It's really hard.
Wait. What's going on?
Have we broken?
Have you broken it already? Right, okay, there. Right, you pull it. Right, so that's the max height.
Wow, that's big.
I didn't locked in.
Not really.
I didn't locked in. So that is on your, up to your
Top of my nose.
bridge of your nose.
And that's up to my
The
head.
bridge of your nose, that's above you. That's about a head more than you. That one, the maximum height. So you can go in between. Then try and go in between. What do you think of? Come on, you try. See what you think. Solid.
I don't think there should be like. I thought this would be like all just covered in, like just no gaps, because it might break.
If it gets hit, it may break. Break. Okay, so that's a
If you hit
thingy.
the
That's
head.
what you're suggesting.
Or if you hit this head, it might snap off.
It may snap off. Yeah, you think you can get the ball that hard? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you can. So this is. It just makes it light. Probably makes it cheaper to less materials, so it's cheaper. It is. I haven't got an exact figure. I think it was £30 in total. Posted package VAT around £30. But the actual AstroTurf base for AstroTurf, instead of having it slots into these spikes and then sits down, it's flat, it's weighted down. Because we use AstroTurf, so we're going to have to try. One second. You talk. See what you think. Talk about what you think about that. What do you think?
So,
Quality, build quality.
so
Talk about build quality.
it looks a bit cheaper than the more expensive ones, but
I made a metal.
that's what
one,
you
aren't
that's what you expect sometimes. So
Yeah, but
well, that's what you would expect because this is cheaper.
Hmm.
Well, some of them are like £80, £40 and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
but this is
we've got this base for your pole. We're going to see if this can work. You never know. They'll save us some money. Will it work?
No.
Well, let's make it short first. I'm going to hit the ceiling. So we'll get this down again. So you just press it. You have a go because you're the youngest. See if it worked for you. You have a go. See what you think. So we're going to put it. Yeah, go on. Yeah, so you can do it. That's great. Not saying you're weak or anything, but you're the youngest. But so we're going to try and see if this will go in, and maybe it'll work.
I think it will.
Yeah. Oh, it's not
we
quite
can
so.
just put it on
Get the
the
other. Let's get another one. We can do 2, and it may just work. We may save ourselves some bite, and that'll make it. That will mean. I just broke my nail getting that out. Be careful. Just cracked my nail. I don't know how I did that. Just cracked my nail getting that rubbery thing out. Look, I just cracked it.
Yeah, let's put this one on
I have
now.
to cut that properly. Right, so let's try this one. Okay. Go on then. Go on, you try. You push it. Bit of welly. Bit of welly. Come on, you come on. Have a go. You said you wanted to do it. Not lined up properly, that's why. So we're cheating, we're not going to buy that thing, we're going to hopefully...
Life hacks.
It's quite a suction. Wait a minute. Where's the hole in that? There's no hole.
Can I see?
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Wait
It's
a
right here.
second.
It's right here. Dad, it's right here.
No, but...
Maybe you need to pop the hole. I think you need to pop the hole.
Let's try it again. Hang on, we've been...
They just filled it with plastic, so no.
Oh, it's gone in.
Yeah,
Right, let's try
there
the
you
other one. Go on, you do it. Watch your finger, don't screw yourself.
Oh, it was-
Hey! Oh.
Oh.
Right.
Let's just.
Well, it'll still work. It's moving backwards and forwards, you can see.
Oh.
It's a bit hard to illustrate. So it's moving backwards and forward. But that's okay, you're not going to fall over.
Just put it to the ground.
No.
It's a suction.
No, that's fine, but it is wibbling backwards and forwards, so it's going to save us a bit of money if it works. But Astro,
Yes.
I don't know.
Kind of. Maybe. I don't know.
But
It's
if
kind of
the
not
ball
completely
hits
falling
it-
over. Well, not completely.
Yeah, but
But it's going to save us because we're going to have, well, maybe we'll get one anyway, but, you know.
you know the cheaper one.
We have to hush because your mum's going to tell us off for buying too much football equipment.
And I think you know the cheaper one, the other one. I don't think it's better than this one because it can go different heights and that can't.
No, yeah,
Because it can go for
the
like
other one,
little kids,
yeah,
big kids, or
good point.
even huge kids.
So if you don't buy an adjustable one, and you buy a cheaper one, not cheaper than poor quality, but we'll find out when it gets hit, because it probably will. If you buy a cheaper one that's fixed height, you're stuck because you can't adjust the height. And firstly, you can't make it shorter or longer. It's a pain to transport apparently, and it's also we wouldn't be able to adjust it for your height because you're 12 and your height because you're 9, and then someone else's that if you want to practice like me, not that I really play football, but if I want to practice and want to have it higher. But I don't think this will go that high. Let's see if it goes to my... Oh, leave it on stand actually, leave it on stand. So that works, I think that's going to be okay.
Okay.
It'll give some... Actually,
If it's windy.
no, listen, we've got a good point here. If it gives, don't stand it, because if it gives, then if you hit it, it won't break. Less likely to break. Because if it's too solid, it hits, it's going to break. And this will give it a bit of go and it can fall over. Which is not ideal, but at least it will prevent it from breaking. So let's try the max out height, the absolute max. Press it. Go on, pull it. And you press it again. You pull it. You pull it. You pull it. Right, so that's a nice last locked in one. Then I'm going to try the absolute max out before it goes off, because it will probably come off this.
I'll do it.
Go on, pull it.
Oh,
So hang about, it's come off.
wow.
So that's where it comes off.
That's nice.
Detach. So what we can do is, the absolute max height is to my nose.
That's never gonna last.
And how tall are you? 5 foot?
5'9" or 5'10" max. I think 5'10" I am. So I could still use it, but
Oh, that is better.
That's
It's-
million.
falling over. So that's falling over. It's too top heavy now with this stand.
Very long. I think
So-
it needs to be wider at the bottom.
No, because it's not the base. The
Yes.
bases we're using aren't the actual correct bases.
Yeah.
So we're just adapting that. So yeah. So
Only
What-
if it's not windy, it can't come.
what do you think?
Yeah, good quality.
Diamond stuff's generally pretty good. It's pretty good quality. You're not going to expect absolutely amazing for £30 because it's a lot more expensive. And people normally buy a group of. You can get ones that are 3 together and have a base, so it's like a wall. But we have to bearing in mind we're not keeping it a fixed place, and we're transporting it in the car, albeit either Touran, so it's got a bit of space in the back.
Yeah.
But we need something that's portable, so that's why we got it. So one is going to help. We can put some poles on either side to simulate people on either side as well, which we were thinking of doing initially, but I thought I want to try this.
Yeah.
It is going to give, so the giving with the normal height, well, that height is going to, if you can see, I'll show that, we'll put it this way. Come on, give it a push, give it a push. Give it a push. Oops, that's a proper push and it fell over. So a push. If it falls, it doesn't matter, you go a push from that side. Now proper push, give it some welly. Okay, didn't go so far back, so maybe... No. Anyway, it does wobble back, but I'm thinking if it does that, it's going to be less pressure. So what do you think, quality?
Good.
What do you think, design? Idea?
I say quality 6 out of 10. I mean 7 out of 10.
So what do you say out of 10? Don't be too generous.
No, 9 out of 10.
You're always too generous. No, that's nice. That's a nice trait. You don't want to hit kids in the face with a ball, and you don't want to give something low. Now, the only thing I'd say, quality's good. I think it's good. Wallop it's going to break off, but that's not the end of the world. But these studs, these holes here, the holes at the back, like we said before, they could have done and graduated quite a few, so you could get exactly heights you wanted. But I think that's for you, that's right for you, and with somewhere in between's right for you.
If there are any adults watching this video, do not buy this.
Don't buy this one. I think it tells you what height it goes to. So, yeah, you're going to have to get... I think this is a kid's one anyway. And that's the whole point. It's for your train, not for mine. So, yeah. If we don't use it, it could be a complete waste of money and time, this.
No,
So we're going to have to use it. We can use it. We're going to have to use it. We can always sell it on eBay. Anything goes on eBay, doesn't it? Anything goes. So someone would buy it eventually. So click it down. We click to the maximum far as it will go down. Put it on here again, so you can see what we've done. The hack we've done, or the bodge or hack, whatever you look at it. These are the spikes are. These are the covers to protect them from spiking yourself, skewing yourself on them. They're the covers. This is what we cover. Same ones we've got from our the poles, isn't it? The yeah. So do you wanna
please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.
See you next time.